All right, all right, all right. Let's see how this looks and sounds. What's going on, everybody? Just doing a quick little not Thursday, Wednesday night test stream because we will not be streaming tomorrow night. I will be out and about with some friends. So tonight we are just doing a little quick test stream, testing out a new setup. I want you guys to tell me how everything looks and how everything sounds. I know we got about 5 people watching, so if the 5 of you watching wouldn't mind, oh, excuse me, let me mute my phone. If the 5 of you are watching wouldn't mind, just kind of putting in the chat how it looks and how it sounds to y'all, would greatly appreciate it. Let me share this out on Twitter and see. Let me make sure I get some people in here. Let me see. All right, here we go. All right, so we shared the stream out. All right, so let's see. Gwendolyn G is in the house. What's up, Gwendolyn? How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. And let's see. Joseph Hardison is in the building. What's up with you, Joseph? It has been a minute. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Ready to stomp the Falcons this year, brother Joseph. Eric from Easy Computer Solutions is in the building. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Let's see. We got Gwendolyn again. Joseph said it sounds good. Eric said it sounds good. Mr. Brian R, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. He said it sounds good. Eric said, "What you got there, Rode broadcast?" Eric, this is the Procaster mic. This is the Rode Procaster mic. So just wanted to kind of see how it sounds and test it out a little bit. I'm using StreamYard tonight, but the next week we'll try to use something different. Uh, we'll try to do something a little bit different. But next week, we're gonna try something different on Thursday night. But like I said earlier, for those of y'all that are just kind of coming through, this Thursday, going out with a few friends. So wanted to go ahead and just kind of do a little quick stream tonight. Um, Wife was off today, so she's hanging out. She's been able to kind of watch baby for me. Normally, I'd be watching her tonight, so just doing a little stream before Wired Wednesday. Might not We're not gonna go the whole hour. I can tell y'all that now because your boy is hungry. Had a really rough day today at work. Got overheated and ended up getting sent home early. And I pretty much napped since I got home. But I've been drinking a lot of water. Feel a little bit better. So hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. But ain't no joke out there, man. Ain't no joke. Kenny Man is in the building. He said, "Good evening, all. Looks and sounds good, sir." Thank you, Kenny Man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Let's see. T is in the building. He said, "Yo," he said, "Love to see that." Hey, shout out to T, man, because this is literally everything that I have here is all from T. So shout out to T for that fire sale that he gave me last week. And also shout out to the fast shipping by T and by FedEx because I got it today and it was dropped off Saturday. Um, just to give you guys a rundown of the setup. So as you guys can clearly see, we are all XLR now, so no more wave mic. If anybody is interested, it's back there, but I'm not gonna pick it up. But I got a wave mic with the shock mount, with the pop filter, and I'm even gonna throw a boom arm in for it. I'm gonna put it on Twitter for sale here in a little bit because I got a nice little sale going on Twitter. You guys can kind of see the MacBook back there, right where my thumb is at. That's going for sale today on Twitter. So it's gonna be a couple of things. I'm gonna take some good pictures of it. Try to take some good quality pictures of stuff for Twitter in a little bit. But I'm gonna put a few things up for sale today. But we are using the Rode Procaster microphone. So far, sounds really good. I want to get a pop filter for or a cover for it, just because the plosives, is kind of like put. But so far, sounds really good. I'm using these old AKG like S9 Plus headphones um, to just kind of like monitor myself. But I'm definitely gonna end up getting like a better pair of over the ear headphones to monitor myself while I'm talking. Um, so we got that. We have the OG original Rodecaster, so that's what's powering everything right now. So we got the OG original Rodecaster that is giving me all of the sound and everything that you're hearing. There's even a few sound effects that T left in here. Let's see. Let me tap what this one is here. In fact, we're gonna let that ride. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. If y'all can hear it, let me know. We're gonna let that ride. So y'all throw a 1 in the chat if you can hear that. I just want to make sure that y'all can hear that. But yeah, man. And then we also got, of course, the ZVE10 with the Sigma 16. And lastly, the last change to the setup, we are no longer using the big old Godox light that we were using. Now we're using the Elgato key light, and then it's mounted to the desk. So literally everything is mounted to the desk, and I actually like it because my laptop is actually like over here under the desk now. So pretty much everything is off the desk except for like the main, essentials like my keyboard and my mouse and like my setup. So this is actually like really dope. I'm actually really feeling this. So yeah, Brian R. I mean, hey, like I said, these are they were in here when I opened it up, so that's why we're using it. So let's see. Let's tap this little button here. Let's see what kind of sounds we got here. Looks like he's got one of them in here twice. So let's try this one. I think I've used this one before. I feel like I've used this one before. But either way, also the one thing that T, I know you're still watching. The one thing that I am not using right now is the Cam Link. I'm still using the Imaging Edge webcam for the stream, just because it looks the same to me. It's 1080p. It looks the same, but I'm gonna see how it turns out when I do 4K or when I try 4K. I'm gonna try 1440 first. Like once I get everything set up, I'm gonna try 1440p and see how that works. But we'll see how that goes. But since we're here, folks, let's talk about some stuff, man. Let's talk about this Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Let's talk about it, man. Like, shit, we here. My man Ike's Tech Talk and Stacy Ransby. What's up? What's up, Stacy? Good to see you. And Ike is in the building. He said he can hear it and it sounds good. Okay, one is the instrumental and the other has the lyrics. Okay, cool. Gotcha. So, no, Brian, like I said, no stream tomorrow. I will be out and about hanging out with some friends. We are going to a cigar lounge and I am hyped. I haven't had a good cigar in a long time. So, going to a cigar lounge tomorrow night and it's going to be dope. El Jefe, what's up with you? El Jefe, I saw your DM. I saw your DM. Just wanted to let you know I ain't forgot about you, just like your message said. But your boy, like I said, been crazy busy. But let's talk about this Xiaomi 12S Ultra, man, because like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know if I want to say that I have intentions of buying one because I don't really plan on that. We're moving in 2 months, so I am excited about that. In 2 months, on the 9th of September, knocking on wood, nothing changes. But as it stands right now, on the 9th of September, we're going to be moving, and we're going to be moving into a new unit in the same complex. But I'm going to get to kind of rework the entire room and the entire setup, and I'm really excited about that because I'm probably going to change everything. Like it's probably good. Like everything's still going to be mounted to the desk, but I'm probably going to like switch up the way that like this window is on the side, try to put it in a different room where this window is not on the side anymore. And I may even get a chance to paint before we move all of our furniture in, since we're moving in the same complex. So it's going to be pretty nice. I'm really excited about it. But if it wasn't for that, I might look into the 12S Ultra, but I really want to wait and see some more videos on it, and not just because like I'm hesitant. Xiaomi has proven themselves to be a great brand. They've proven themselves to make some very, very, very competitive and just all around good flagship devices and good budget mid-range whatever devices. Like they're a great brand. In my opinion, they're killing Samsung in a lot of ways. The only thing that I just continuously hate, which we've talked about time and time again, I just hate that the North American market will not get to experience it in the same way that a lot of us techies are going to get to experience it, at least the ones that are planning on buying it. So I am curious to see how many people. StreamYard just did my chat super duper dirty. So let's click off of that. Now let's click on that. There we go. Now I can see the chat again. I see my man Vipe came through with the flames, the man about tech. And my man Dan Tanner with the $10 holla. He said, "What up, TKM? What up with you, bro? Good to see you." So you already know Team Xbox all damn day. We in the building. Dan Tanner, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, sir. Like I said, man, it's an interesting looking device, and I like the camera samples that are coming out of it. So far, the only videos that I really watched, I did watch Mr. Who's the Boss's video, and I'm not gonna lie. Normally, I don't have any issue as far as like how the larger creators do their content because it's their channels, and I recognize that they do more of a general overview versus like a real long-term dedicated review specifically of a device. And it's not to shit on them in any way, shape, or form. It just it is what it is. But I did not really care for how much he compared it to the Ultra because I do recognize that the Ultra came out this year, the S22 Ultra. I do recognize that that device came out this year, so they're gonna kind of constantly be put against each other. But I feel like the Pixel 6 Pro, the Vivo X80, like I feel like there are so many other devices, regardless of whether they're the North American market, the Chinese market, whatever. There are so many other devices that it could have gone up against for the introductory video, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a sign, or it's just them recognizing Samsung's quote unquote dominance when it comes to certain markets. So, but I did like my man Ben's Gadgets. I don't know if you guys watch his channel. If you do, you definitely should check him out. He has a great channel, and I did enjoy his content. And he has a camera comparison video that came out today against the Vivo X80 Pro. And the S22 Ultra and the 12S Ultra. So I'm gonna watch that video once I get done streaming because we're gonna wrap up here at about 8:30, so I can go eat before it gets too late, and get some sleep so I can be charged and ready to go for work tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, I am I like the device. I will say, like, just from initial impressions from what I've seen online for an import, as like I'm always a fan of imports, but this device kind of checks a lot of boxes for me because one of the biggest things for me um that I am just really and truly, what's the best way I say this? Starting to appreciate is not necessarily the build quality of the phone, but the materials used in the build quality of the of a device per se, if that makes any sense. Like, when I see that textured back, that looks really nice to me. That camera bump on the back, which doesn't even look like a bump, it's just a big camera housing. All that went through my mind was, sheesh, just slap a screen protector on that and you're good to go. But I don't know, man. Like, and I see T's comment. T said, "Yeah, that was kind of dumb." Exactly. Like, I'm not like normally, and he's and the thing is, Mister Who's the Boss has made some videos comparing Xiaomi and Samsung, but he has made them kind of leaning in the way of like leaning in the way of talking about Samsung and how Xiaomi's doing this and doing that. But I don't know. Like I said, it felt really forced, like it felt like he was like, 12S Ultra, what can I compare this to that'll get attention? S22 Ultra. And then a lot of the things that he said, it was like you commented on it, and I understand where you were coming from with the way that you commented. But then the more that I thought about it, the more that I felt like your comments don't feel needed, if that makes any sense. Like, it didn't feel like those comments were needed. It just felt as if you needed to just add, it's almost like when somebody says like, "Hey, I think you're a great person," but like it's almost like there had to be a but at everything. And I don't know. I wasn't really a fan. That's probably one of his a video of his that I wasn't really a fan of it after I finished watching it. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that in the mic. Let's see. The poet says S22 Ultra is my daily driver, but I do swap it with the Z Fold here and there. The S22 Ultra took amazing videos and pics while I was in Maui. Yo, listen, listen. The poets put a short on YouTube of him on the beach, front facing camera of the S22 Ultra. And I watched it up front on my 55-inch 4K TV. And I'm going to tell you, bro, I was like, damn. Like, for and first off, because number one, the Poets is that dude. He's cool as hell. Shout out to the Poets. But also because that quality was incredible. So shout out to the S22 Ultra for the fire 4K front facing camera. And that is something that I can understand some people may not like about the 12S when you see that they have what's the word I'm looking for? when you see that they have the 1080p front facing camera, like, but it's not the end of the world for me. Barry Johnson says Aaron was tripping when no one has the phone. F the other phone. Show me the effing phone. If I wanted to see the Ultra, I would search for that video. Exactly. And Barry, I can agree with that 1000%. He didn't have the phone. Like, he didn't have the phone. So, like, I don't know. I mean, I understand he said he's been using it for a month, but in my mind, I feel like at least MKBHD, and I'm using another larger creator because in my opinion, at least MKBHD, uh oh, that was in 1080p? I thought that was 4K, the poets. Sheesh. All right, sorry. Let me get back to this comment. Uh, at least MKBHD would probably have taken the phone and said, "Let me just talk about the phone." And maybe on Twitter I'll do a comparison or something. But like, hey, I agree with you, Barry. Tony Pazzo, what's up with you, man? How you doing? How you doing? Mr. Brian R says, you think they maybe just do it for the views, the big creators? Of course, of course, of course. He said this nigga Mike doing a pop-up stream. Yeah, man, just wanted to do a little quick stream, test out everything real quick. Tech Loving Mama, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a minute. How you hope everything is well with you and your family, TLM. Uh T said, swear I'm trying my best to not order this phone. Oh, snap. Barry Johnson said, congratulations again, Tech Loving Mama. Tech Loving Mama, I don't know what I missed, but I'm gonna say congratulations to you anyway. Blessings on whatever it is. Hope everything is well. BG Tech Life is in the house. What's up with you, BG? Good to see you, sir. Hey, BG, I watched your video today, bro, about the Fold 3 and quitting it like a bad habit. First off, I thought that was a great title for the simple fact that I agree with you 100%. The Fold 3 was one of those devices that when I first got it, I was excited as hell. But as time went on and I continued to use it, the more and more I had it, the more I kind of just fell out of love with it. It didn't check the boxes for me that a slab phone checks. So something like a Vivo X80 might do that, but or a Vivo X Fold might do that, but that's kind of off the table, like I said, right now for the foreseeable future. But I understood a lot of the points that you made in that video because going back from a Fold to an S21 and now an S22 is, to me, there's no comp. Like, there's no comp personally. So but definitely dope video. If y'all haven't checked that out, make sure you check out BG's video, man. Great video. Let's see. Let me. Jason C says, "What's good?" Jason C, hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Got a few people sliding through here, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and everything. Let's see. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. I like the stream the other night. Hey, the ignorant hours. It gets ignorant. Let's see. Tech Level Mama says, I started today with vidIQ as a creator support specialist. Like, hey, that's what's up, Tech Level Mama. That is what's up. Sounds like great things are on the horizon. I'm happy for you. Congratulations, Tech Level Mama. Let's see. Trent's Tech says, I'm too broke to take a chance on an import like that. I can understand, Trent. I can understand. I probably feel like, I don't know, like mentally, I'm in a place where I'm like, I'm gonna wait till we move. And then once we get done with the move, then I'll probably go on ahead and like maybe kick back into looking at devices. But for now, my 13 Pro Max and my S22 Ultra is probably going to be what I ride out with for the next several months, just because, like I said, I want to keep my attention focused on our move and anything that may come up. Because anybody who's moved before, y'all understand, man. Something might break, you might need to replace it. It's a lot of stuff that can pop up, so I just want to make sure we're 100% in check on what we need to have. But yeah, man, Xiaomi 12S Ultra, I'm a fan. I like the device. I truly am. I like it a lot. I know that I was in and out last night on GG stream because last night was kind of a impromptu, like I wasn't normally supposed to watch Baby Girl last night, but I did have to watch her last night. So I was in and out of the stream, but I did see people talking about like Gizstop's prices. And you have to kind of expect that with a new device, especially an import device. There's going to be a tax. It is what it is. Like, if you really want to get a good price for it, wait until it hits Swappa and buy it secondhand, or just wait until it's been out for 3 to possibly 6 months if you want to wait that long and get you a deal through like eBay or Never MSRP. That seller usually goes down a little bit, but most of the time it's going to end up being the same every single time. So but I did see a little bit of that conversation. I might not be 100% on what was said. So if I'm off on that, of course, the ones that were in the stream, let me know, because I don't want to be out here, um, telling tales. But I did notice that about Get Stop is that it is what it is. Um, and yeah, Barry Johnson said also they tax on the Xiaomi Ultra because they always bring it exactly. Now I will say one thing. I will say one thing. And T, if you're still watching, I'm baiting you right now. I'm baiting you with this. Um, now is a good time to get that Mi 11 Ultra because I think that that thing is under $800 now, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think you can get a Mi 11 Ultra for like I want to say like 700 brand new from GetStop or 799 brand new from GetStop. So now is a good time to check out the Mi 11 Ultra and see how that see how that phone works out because that was a device that I was really intrigued by last year with that whole screen on the back. Something I wouldn't mind giving a shot. I wouldn't mind trying out. Let's see. Mr. Brian R says, Mike, are you still gonna sell? So actually I did sell it already and ended up getting another one because I missed it. So and the one that I have is staying because I've been told by the law of the land, aka the bearer of the last name and the mother of the children, that if I sell this one, I'm not allowed to buy another one. Otherwise, I'm sleeping on the couch. And I don't like sleeping on the couch. I like sleeping in the bed. So yeah, the one that I have is here to stay. Let's see. Tech Trent's just congratulating Tech Level Mama. So, but yeah, man. That's pretty much. I don't want to say that's all I got, but uh, I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. Like I guess we'll do what we were gonna do Thursday, like we did last week. Before we get out of here, let me ask a question. This is the question of the evening for tonight's impromptu stream. Let me see. Let me see. Let me give you guys a good question because I'm trying to just kind of excite the chat a little bit. So, do you guys think? Put a one in the chat if you agree, or put a one in the chat if you agree, or a two if you disagree. And if you don't mind, just kind of tell me why. But do you guys think that North America, as far as like Canada and the United States, Mexico, whatever, is better off without import devices readily available in carrier stores? I'm just curious. Like, I want to know what do you guys think about that? I personally, in a way, definitely think that we're not, but I'm also playing devil's advocate, and I kind of think we are better off. And my logic for that is simply because I don't think the North American market has enough of an open mind. I just don't think it has enough of an open mind. We have been conditioned by Samsung and Apple and now Google for the last God knows how many years to the point that I just don't think that import devices, even if they could get into the North American market, into T-Mobile stores, into AT&T stores or whatever, I just don't think that they would do good personally. That's just me, but I'm just curious as to what you all think. I know some of you guys definitely think that we should have them. I know some think that we shouldn't. So like I said, put a 1 if you think we are better off without, put a 2 if you think we are not. So just curious, just curious. So like I said, I see we have a couple of people who said 1 who think we're better off without, but then of course Kitty Man, I knew Stacey Ransby would be one of them that say 2. Joseph says, no doubt we are better off because we have Apple and Samsung devices to purchase. Spoken like a true American, America. Mr. Brian R says the general public wouldn't know what to do if they can't contact the support for these devices, and the large companies will sell more and people wouldn't buy import devices. I'll let you, boy. Of course, of course, I knew you were going to say 2. Tony Pazzo said, I'll go with 1.75. Let's see. Ike's Tech Talk says, that's a good point. I'm still going with 2 for sure on this one. Agreed 100%. Trent Tech said, let consumers make the choice. Now that, like I said, I agree. I agree with that. I'm gonna say that I definitely think that it would work both ways. I think giving consumers the chance to make the choice, it would work. The problem that I think comes along with this particular thing here, Trent, is that we are in a day and age where most people need that satisfaction now. They don't want it in a year. They don't want it in 2 years. They don't want to see the status of Xiaomi and T-Mobile in 3, 4, 5 years. They want everything now. They want to see what Xiaomi can do today versus seeing what they can do a year from now after they've got their foot in the door. But I do agree with this. Let the consumers make the choice because I think if consumers could make the choice, and vote more with their wallet, I think we'd see a big difference. What I really think would make imports truly become like that, whoa, we need these, is if people were given the opportunity to finance them. If people could finance them the same way you can finance an iPhone, or the same way that you can finance the what's it called? I lost my train of thought. Finance an Ultra or a Pixel or a Motorola device or something like that. If stuff like that was available, I think it'd be a completely different story. That's just me personally, though. I think it would be a completely different story. But I think we're going to go ahead and close it out here. We got a few responses. Jason C says, because the American market suffers from a lack of competition. And honestly, I think that's why people are bored. I agree with you, though, that many people wouldn't buy it. I don't necessarily think that people wouldn't buy it. I just think people would just I just think it would be a lot to take to push people towards it. That's all I'm saying. I'm definitely not saying that people wouldn't buy it. Hell, if I could walk into T-Mobile and get a Xiaomi 12s Ultra for the same financing as I could get a S22 Ultra, of course I'd buy it, but that's me. The average person is gonna. I hate saying the average person. Most people are going to go in there and say, "Hey, my Samsung is messed up. I need a new Samsung," or "My iPhone is old. I want a new iPhone." They're not going to go. They're not going to go for that whole like, "Well, let me try something new." Like, most people aren't going to do that. Not everyone is like us who cares about imports. Most people just want iPhones. I was like, yep, yep. Too many people will even buy Google phones. Ghost Dog 54. What's up with you, Ghost Dog? Good to see you, sir. Says, yo, what up, Mike? I'll make sure. Please, yeah, please make sure you smash that like button. Smash it. Smash it. Jason C says, also may I add, if the imports did come to this market, could we please get a fair review? I think we definitely would get a fair review because you'd have quite a few YouTubers that would do that. I think the thing is that you just have to. This is my thing with a statement like that, and it's not to say that it's anything against you, Jason, but I see this a lot, and I think that this just pretty much comes down to you're gonna get a fair review. Just got to know where to look for it. People like this guy are gonna give you a fair review. People like this guy, people like Technically T, Trans Tech, Barry Johnson, Gadget Goddess, people like that are going to give you, hell, me, people like that are going to give you the honest review that you want. But you have to make sure that you know where to look for it, because if you're going to keep going to the bigger channels to look for it, it is what it is. He said, I was fair once. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Indiscriminate is in the building. Ike said, yeah, it would be way harder to sell someone on a Xiaomi or a Vivo than a Samsung or Apple. Most have chosen their camps and don't want to change because what they had worked hard, or because what they had worked great for them. Exactly. Let's see. So I see you, Brian. I see you, Brian. Like I said, man, I don't have my phone at work anymore. I have my phone with me, but I rarely touch it at work. And when I get home, my hands are tied up with baby girl. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been in the Discord too much lately. But I'll start sliding through a little bit more on the weekends. But um, definitely, man. Like case in point, my 13 Pro Max today, I took it off the charger at 6 a.m. this morning before I went to work. And as you can see, it's still at 68%. So close. Giggity giggity goo. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And my S22 Ultra let me reach back here and grab that real quick. Hold on one second. My S22 Ultra battery is currently, because this is kind of becoming like I'm transitioning this to my personal phone and making this my work phone, so that like um the students who like I give out my information to, who want to like stay in touch with me or whatever, most of them use an iPhone, so iPhone is going to end up being like the work phone. But with this becoming the personal device, I'm still transitioning everything over to it. But it is currently at 91%. And it's been off the charger since 6 a.m. So take that for what you will to all the Samsung standby haters. It's not that bad. But we got a few more people that slid in here. Shout out to Ted for sliding in here. Ted, I hope the keyboard is working out well for you, sir. Good to see you. T said, nah, folks only think I know the iPhone. Well, T, it's because you do. You're an Apple guy. You don't know anything but the iPhone. So also, man, again, big shout out to Technically T and Digital Slang for the hookup on getting this set up to what it is, man. This whole setup between Technically T, um, and Digital Slang, this whole setup was less than $1,200 for this whole thing. So, um, Big shout out to them. Shout out to the Razor for working it. Shout out to everything else except for the camera. I got that, but shout out to everything else, man. Like truly appreciate it. This has been this is nice. I like this. So Pat's Tech is in the building. What up with you, Pat? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. So let's see if we can't turn on a little. Let's use one of T's other beats he's got here. Let's see. He's got. Let's do this one here.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
No, that one has music. We'll just do this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. This is kind of dope. I feel like a radio host. If only I had like a slow R&B one, I'd put that on and be like, "So we're leaving the Quiet Storm. I want to thank you all for being here this evening." But Wired Wednesday is going to be jumping off in about 30 minutes. So make sure you guys head over to Easy Computer Solutions and check out the Wired ones this evening. I will try to swing through. I'm about to go eat and enjoy my evening with baby girl and the fam. But shout out to all of you guys for coming through on this little quick impromptu stream, man. Like I said, there will be no Thursday night with Tech King Mike tonight or tomorrow night, but there will be one next Thursday. So T said, insane deal. I blame the liquor that night with a low price, but this is all good. Hey, I appreciate you and I appreciate whatever the hell you was drinking that night. I appreciate it because this is lit. I appreciate it. But like I said, man, definitely shout out to everybody for coming through tonight, man. I appreciate you guys as always, man. Shout out to my man Dan Tanner with the $10 holla for the super chat. I appreciate you, big bro. Thank you, sir. And also, man, just appreciate you guys as always for supporting the channel. I'll catch you guys on the next stream next Thursday night with Tech King Mike. But for now, appreciate you guys for joining me this evening. Like I said, stay tuned. Wired Wednesday is in about 30 minutes. So go check them out. But I will catch you guys. Hey, Tech for now. Shout out to you, brother. I see you sliding here in the last minute, man. Tech for now. What's up with you, bro? But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get on up out of here, people, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Hope y'all enjoy the replay. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Take care.